people show up at my house and actually solicit my daughter for comments against
hold
me
on.
and all
This
that
is all
stuff.
good shit.
95 Ocean, you have an open mic. Oh, 95 Ocean, open mic. Oh, 95 Ocean.
That intro is literally long enough for me to go get a beer.
All the way back in the warehouse.
I ran.
He's like running through a fucking Mario Brothers video game, going through doors, through different rooms, watching out for the ghost. Fucking, and then
so you have a
now
cool
he's
here, right here, the fridge
What?
right here. You got a fridge right here.
Yeah, lucky.
Well, you also have Jameson right over your shoulder too.
Here, if you really need something else.
Yeah, you can buy all this fucking bottle of Jameson. You can't buy a good ass camera.
It makes him red as fuck. That's why he's called the Red
All
Ninja.
he's got to do is solicit one of his girls he follows for their TikTok camera, and he'll have a great one.
We are tonight's topic. We are not topic. We are gonna have Kenny rebut something that was put out there. Rebut.
Whatever.
Refute.
What we're
Past
talking
here.
about. So an auditor followed a. Is that the video you sent, Mike?
No, that's a shooting in Jacksonville.
Oh, so an
Oh, yeah.
auditor is harassing an off-duty cop.
Yeah.
The cop spits in his mouth.
Among other things.
I've never seen the video. You guys got quiet on me.
That's all right.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, that's pretty much all it was. I mean, but it's a long ass driveway. They've had issues in the past with this auditor and a specific cop. He shows up at his house when he's off duty. I think that the cop, everything up to spitting in his mouth was like, yes, get off my property, and whatever verbiage he used in it because the guy refused to leave, I think is all understandable.
No, so Mike, is your argument that he should have walked inside and called the police because this guy was no threat to him?
Correct. He's
How
an
do you know?
auditor. Everybody.
No.
Okay, you've watched.
But why-
fucking
but why
30
can't you-
fucking
why can't you
thousand of
defend
it.
your
You've
house?
watched 30,000 of
one
his
time.
videos.
It only
He's
takes
never
one
been
time.
aggressive.
It only takes one time.
Okay.
He
Okay.
shows up on my doorstep. I'm not.
You
gonna
guys
let-
have obviously never been in any confrontation or had the news show up at your house or been in the news.
I have,
before.
bro. I'm not gonna lie.
So it's like it
when I
is
asked
what it
him-
is, dude. It is what it is. I've been harassed at the mall by fucking dudes who have shot people. I've been told people told me they know where I live. They know where my kids go to school.
So
Part of
let
the
me ask
fucking
you
job,
this
dude.
because I've
It's a big difference if I have my wife and kids in the house and they show up to my front door, and it's not like this is a community where he lives in the driveway is long as shit from where the video is. So he but it doesn't matter because it's not like
the mailman can walk to your fucking door. The auditor
the
can walk to your
mailman's
door.
not. How do you know the mailbox is not out by the road?
I can come knock on your door. I can sell Girl Scout cookies. I
When
can come to your door and do whatever I want.
And he
You can't
refused
stop
to
me from
leave.
what-
Did he not? Did he not refuse
And
to
he
leave?
backed up. He backed up all the way.
No, he did not back up.
Okay.
If you
Yeah,
watch,
but
Okay.
just
Why
the
wasn't he
same-
arrested?
but
If
Mike,
he
just
didn't
the
back
same-
up, they would have
just-
arrested
Mike,
him.
Just the same. We're at a Burger King and a fucking bum is in there harassing the employees, and the employee manager says, "Tell this guy to leave." And you look at him and you say, "I'm a duly appointed officer of the law. The manager in my presence has trespassed you. It's time to leave." If that guy sucks his teeth and doesn't turn around and march out that door promptly, you're hooking him and you're taking him to jail. Aren't you?
you're in official capacity at that point. You're a cop.
But
This
then
guy
just
was-
the same as if you're a homeowner. When you're a homeowner, you're the official capacity. You're the sheriff of your
Okay,
property.
yeah,
right?
that's a fair
Aren't you
argument.
not?
You're- okay.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
I
Then
would
don't-
think
then
that
don't spit in his
anybody
mouth.
in their right-
And don't spit
right
in his
mind-
mouth.
No, you're right. They're all right there.
you're right
The
there.
spitting in the mouth is gross. It's fucking stupid.
Well,
It's
okay,
animals.
so there's auditors are hard because
Yeah.
I am a constitutionalist. So they're hard for me because their targets are always dumb cops. And I shouldn't say dumb cops, just uneducated cops. That's their target, and that's the people that they expose.
Egotistical cops.
And they're usually right.
Yeah,
You're
and
not.
so-
We're on private property.
but I think that I can get down. There's auditors out there that
I'll give
are
my
trying to
address
find
out just
bad
like
cops.
Izzo did. I have no problem when anybody show up at my door. I'm not terrified. I'm not scared. It's a fucking door. What are you gonna do? Like, it's my house.
But if I ask you to leave, if I come to your house, I'm just like, I'm gonna fucking sleep here for a week, and you're like, no, you
No,
gotta
that's
leave.
different.
Like,
That's
no,
different.
okay,
That's different.
what-
He didn't
what-
sleep for a week.
What's the difference?
He didn't sleep there for a week.
I
He
don't want
backed up
you
all the
to
way down
leave.
the driveway and got spit
Did
on.
not- Well, the spitting out.
If they thought there was probable cause to arrest him for trespassing, why wasn't he arrested?
Was the cop charged?
No.
Oh, that's
Didn't,
Neither was
but-
the auditor.
But didn't I thought somebody said the auditor got. I haven't watched pretty much any of it, but didn't the auditor? I thought somebody said the auditor got arrested for some reason.
Oh, did he? I don't know.
I didn't watch it.
Dude,
I
that
know,
would suck. to
I
get
just I don't know.
spit
I'm
in
not
your
one of those
mouth and then
cops
you
that's
get
ever.
arrested.
And then
I'm
you
not-
have to
I'm
go to
not-
jail without a toothbrush. Like that sucks. No, I mean that part sucks. And I'm with you on that, Tyler. Like I defend auditors in most cases because most of the times the people that look bad are the cops that have huge egos and go too far.
Yeah.
Which the Connecticut State Trooper guy, his ego was too big. If you're gonna pull the gun out, what are you gonna do with the gun? At what point are you gonna
Right?
shoot
You're
this
gonna
guy?
kill him?
Yeah, you're gonna shoot this guy. But people make those jokes all the time. Oh, I got a fucking 45 in my drawer ready to go. So, like, Mike, you're only talking about if somebody's inside your house.
No, at the door. I've had fucking morons show up my door since I've been.
No, but
gone.
like you sleep
Guys I
with a
don't want at my
45,
door.
you sleep with a
I sleep with
9 right next to your
9mm
bed.
on my nightstand. Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
But
But
if
that's
I
for if
auditor
somebody's
comes to the
inside.
door and I ask him to leave, I'm going to use my jujitsu out in the front yard, not the fucking gun, for a guy who
Yeah.
I know who he is. He's famous on YouTube. You know why he's there. If you think today was a day, he's like, you know what? Today's a day. I'm just going to kill a cop. Today's a day. I'm going
Right.
to kill a cop. Come on.
What if it is?
So okay.
What if he
Okay.
hit his plateau on the platform and now he's just, trying to take it to another level and go out there and
Yeah.
with a big-
So spitting on him.
trying to do
helps.
cop murders.
yeah.
So
I mean,
you broke the safety of your door. You broke the safety of your castle where you can actually shoot him if he decides today's the day. And you went outside and entertained it and then followed him down and then spit on him. You're a moron. I side with the auditor completely.
not on private
completely.
property. He had no right to be there. If I say to leave, you just got to leave. It is what it is. There's no.
He was
different than-
backing up the entire contact. He was walking backwards. He was walking backwards
What
with
I
a guy
saw
with a gun.
Humans
got
aren't
spit on.
necessarily
Somebody send me
supposed
the
to walk
link to this,
backwards.
please.
Yeah,
Can somebody-
I guess I didn't see the full video. I saw like the last 10 seconds of it where the
Yeah, I mean, I'm only
anybody
going to see
have
the
the link?
clips that are on Instagrams.
He's walking
they're
backwards
all
the
on
whole
Instagram?
driveway.
Okay.
It's on. I think it is.
Well,
It's
real
on the-
quick,
if you go to
no,
Long Island
Long Island
Auditor,
Auditor is going to have the full video on
YouTube.
his YouTube.
We got to pay tribute to one of the sponsors.
What's up, everybody? So I just want to give a quick shout out to Ghostbed, one of the OG first-time sponsors of the Anti-Hero podcast back in the day. They've been with us since day one because they have the widest variety of beds and bedding for the lowest price. I would suggest checking out their patented cooling sheets. They keep you cool on summer nights, especially people that live in hot-ass states like we do in Florida. I speak with the VP on a regular basis. He's become a good friend of mine. We stand by and guarantee ghost bed. So if you're going to replace a mattress in the house, or you're going to redo the sheets because your kids peed on them or your mother-in-law peed in it, whatever it is, go to ghostbed.com/culture and save 10% off the already ridiculously low prices.
Was that loud?
yeah, louder.
Yeah, well, it's also the microphone you're using.
It was
But it was a little loud. That was an overnight Amazon special microphone.
sound like that trooper yelling at the fucking auditor.
Yeah, exactly. Get off my property. I just got a new ghost bed. It's like sleeping in space, to quote Jimmy.
It's like being suspended in space.
Like in space.
Yeah, so let's talk business for a little bit.
All right.
But we're talking about, so obviously it's
Man, we got I'm sorry. Before we switch to business, we got comments all over the place.
oh shit.
Mason Young, I'm not even watching him. Mason Young, what's up? Let's go. These guys love the fighting. Oh, Copville was in there. Jerry Worms, what's up, guys?
I'm the talent. I was taking care of everything. Don't worry about
Oh,
it.
here we go.
Yeah, that's why you were all clammed up and quiet when people started yelling. You got all quiet.
No, I didn't. I'm let you guys yell.
Nathan Sherman, Mike.
He's a
Kenny,
showman,
what's
dude.
up?
He's like,
What's up,
obviously,
Nathan?
if we were like, dude, if we all three were for the auditor, Mike would be for the cop. He's smart. He's the talent.
Yeah, the only one that works on the network.
That's your role. You take the alternate route no matter what.
No,
right, so- No,
I'm
Mike does
being
truly
honest on-
believe.
I'm
He
being
drank the
honest on
Kool-Aid.
that one.
I don't know, yeah, Tyler does. Tyler's always
I've
the one.
dealt with the auditors. I've never had a problem. Been on YouTube.
Yeah.
Never had a problem.
You
I
sound like
just-
Trump. Never
I
had. a
just
problem.
don't.
I
I'm
don't-
great. I'm the greatest auditor handler that ever lived.
Hey,
no,
I'm
but-
on one too.
You just
I'm on
talked
YouTube on one of them.
Your BJJ in front yard. What do you?
Yeah, if I have to, but I'm not going to go with a gun outside. What am I going to introduce a gun into a verbal argument for? Like, you're not gonna-
Again, I didn't even say the gun. All I'm saying is, if I ask you to leave, you should leave. And
Okay.
I'm not saying a gun should have been
But
involved.
Mike,
in the
if you
situation.
put hands on him, that's the same as spitting on him.
Correct.
So,
But I wouldn't use my hands until it was warranted. And
Wait,
would
I'm,
use the
I'm going to be,
force.
I'm gonna be
When's it
very honest
warranted?
with. I'm going to be very honest with you. I worked dope here for 8 years in my own town, which was very dangerous. all the drug dealers knew me, and I had people tell me, this guy's going to kill you if he ever gets out of prison. This guy knows where your kids go to school. So I was always on my toes, and a guy at my door is not going to drive me crazy like that, dude. Like, it's 2025, man. People know where you
I
fucking
think
live.
it's
They
just
know what you
it's your
drive.
castle, man. If honestly, you're kind of like the weird one. If that wouldn't bother you, I think
Wouldn't bother me.
my personal opinion, like out of all of us, I think the reason why it's so triggering is because it's your castle, it's your family, and somebody has the audacity to do that. Where if you don't feel that way, then not you're wrong or you're bad. You're just the odd one out.
I yell
That's
at
normal.
fucking window salesmen that come too many times from the same company to my door. Bro, stop coming to my door.
I do live in a subdivision, gated, so you know how
Gated,
riff
yeah.
raff.
Oh,
I don't
listen,
have
this
much
guy.
riff raff. I don't have much
This
riff
guy.
raff walking around.
Auditor-free subdivision.
But you know, we have an auditor-free zone
Auditor-free
here. We
zone.
don't deal with that riff raff.
You're like the
there's
fucking
no-
liberal politicians with walls around their house. saying
yeah.
that
I
no
only,
one needs
my
walls.
driveway is only like 25 feet, man. But you know, we don't have that kind of stuff here.
And Mike goes, "You see this jail behind me? I'm gonna throw you in it if you step one
And there's a
more
patrol
step."
car in my driveway, so
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
fuck, man.
Well, there's one in my driveway, but these
And there's
fucking
sig-
window
there's-
salesmen.
I
keep
put
coming.
SIGs at every window, so one just might go off and get you at any moment. So we're safe. We're
It's just
safe
like a
here.
battery of SIGs. It's like a firing squad. Which one was it? I really don't know. All right. Sorry. So back to being other than honorable. What's up, Buck?
Jack's here. Jack's the dude, man. Jack's the one battling cancer up there, and up
Oh,
north.
Jack, what's up, man? Keep up the fight, brother.
He's trying to make
Yeah,
it to the
man.
live too. He's trying to come down and be the special guest at the live. We're praying
Oh,
for that.
shit. He's close to me. I didn't realize where he was at. He's really close to me. I got
Yeah, and he's a great dude, man. Actually, just with all he's got going on, he just sent me a picture of him in the gym on the fucking treadmill, busting his ass, fighting cancer,
Yeah,
and still
man.
staying fit. So
He's a big
that's
dude.
Hey,
badass.
man. Yeah, if your body knows to keep pushing, you know, it's when you give up on everything else is when your body decides to give up on you.
Yep.
So yeah, you got to keep pushing it. I believe that for sure. Speaking of Jerry stuff, there's a Joe Hess. Joe Hess is the guy that created the nunchuck that we talk about with Jerry. There's like a Joe Hess backup account, which I think backup is the name of the nunchuck brand. So it's like that started popping up. Maybe Jerry can chime in the chat on that one. I'm curious if it's real or if it's just like one of Mike's fans that creates random accounts like the gorilla account that seems
The
to be
Gorilla's
like
pretty good.
playing up Mike's jock.
I don't know who that
It's-
is. I have no idea. who
Bro,
that is.
they're playing up like your jokes, bro.
They
They're
know who
like
the fucking talent is, man. What are you talking about?
they're
dude?
like, if I do a good reel, Copville is gonna share it.
Yeah, you don't want the fucking
And then I'll
TikTok
get the
shit.
exposure.
All right, so business. So with the network, obviously everybody has been informed, owners included, that we're going to do a membership dues, and that at the time when I came up with this idea, I was like, we don't need that. And then I realized for things that we want to do, we have StreamYard. What we're using right now costs money. Megaphone. At the time when we started it, didn't cost anything. All of a sudden in March, they started hitting us with the bills that I forgot that they did say they were going to hit us with. And that's like $270 a month. So we're not utilizing Megaphone the way that we should be. So we're going to start doing that now. But
Yeah, let's figure that out.
so, but the membership fees, and so we were going through and we were looking at some of the podcasts, and I've got
They suck.
Hard to Kill podcast that I know is putting out episodes that ain't putting it on. Hard to Kill podcast hasn't put up anything since, let's look, March.
damn.
Yeah, March 13th. Although I watched him put out another one. So we've got Point Man podcast. He said he's moving it. So he did say it was going to be a minute. World's Okay Asmetic,
I'm working on it with him. I'm trying to
April.
get
And so
him.
like my thing is like, you were like, okay, that was when the whole Vanessa thing happened and guys got left in the wind, but they were doing the same thing every week, and then all of a sudden they stopped. So it's like not like I forgot, like I got amnesia on how to upload an episode. They were doing it, and then
Yeah.
it stopped.
I don't know. Maybe Vanessa was doing it for them, and then or something like they,
Possible.
like they were giving her. She was just like, "Look, I'll figure it out for you, and I'll do it." And then
Yeah.
like, just send it to me
I'm the
me on a
producer
download,
and
and I'll
creator
download
of
it, and I'll do it.
Counterculture. I'll do it.
I mean, she was
I own
the end all be all.
Counterculture.
We had an issue
She
where
was
we
the
had,
C and the C.
our podcast was coming up there twice or some shit. It was the weirdest thing. And then I don't know. I don't know what happened, but Justin.
It got
Yeah.
fixed. I remember that. That was wild. That
Yep.
you and someone else. It was it was like looked like 2 channels.
Yeah.
I remember that. So we'll do memberships. We got to get a hold of some of the guys and make sure they're cool with it. It's gonna kind of this sounds like it's gonna kind of trim some of the fat off. You know, if we've looked through everything that the network brings to every podcast, ours included, and
Mhm.
we're like, man, I think that's worth everybody being grandfathered in at 50.
Yeah.
And then actually I probably shouldn't have said that, but it's like, but the new rate might be a little bit more. So
Yeah, 1,000 for the new rate.
That'll bring people in.
Yeah. Sure.
and then my rule, I haven't said this either. My rule is, I mean, it can change, but I'm
Is
trying
this the
to-
rule? Is this what we're supposed to write
this
down?
is the rule
No.
Okay.
is that I only want to collaborate with media posts. So when you cut a reel for your podcast, like that's what I want to collab with. So a lot of people were everybody pretty much was hitting me up with merch, and I would or like, and now like, and it's just if everybody did that, by the time you posted something at noon, by 7 p.m. it would be 4 rows down. So
Right.
we're trying to keep it to grow the media side, and I'll share the merch stuff and stories. And
Right.
and somebody might say, well, then why is Counterculture Threads getting shared? And this is just the honest answer: is Threads has been funding this media since day one. So we pay, you know, the only assistant we have, we pay through Counterculture Threads. All the advances that we need for shows and stuff, Threads pays for. So that's kind of why we push the Counterculture Threads stuff, is to pay for the network until we get, you know, the
What if I
membership.
put a merch ad at the end of my regular reel? No, I'm just kidding.
I don't watch them
I'm
all.
just-
so.
Hey, G, thanks.
That's a good way to do it.
As long as
Snap.
you're promoting your all I really care about is your podcast.
It's like, because I can do 3-minute reels. So it's like I can do a whole minute and a half and then a minute and a half on the back end about, hey, buy a shirt. Sorry.
I would.
Buy a shirt though.
And
From
then-
everybody.
Everybody buy a shirt.
Just throw all your fucking clothes away, all your Lululemon, all your other stuff. Buy a shirt from every podcast on the network, please. I killed the mood.
Everybody
Killed it.
watching, anybody watching, DM me. First one to DM me gets a free autographed Jerry Worms baseball card sticker. That one's for whoever DMs me first.
Or Jerry will be in person in Miami, August 16th at the brewery for the Counterculture Live show. He will autograph all your breasts, all your bras, even your boxers if you so want it.
I do
Yes.
not think Jerry's wife is going to allow him. to do
Yeah, I
that.
was like, I don't
Nice.
know.
She seems
You
pretty
know,
friendly. She seems
Liz is pretty
nice.
fun. Like,
Yeah.
I think Liz would be down with it. Liz would take the pictures.
I don't know about that. Can I tell a funny story? I ended my live Wednesday night with Lance, and we gave his email address out on the air. And we were in the yeah, he wanted to, but I don't think his wife wanted him to because we went off the air. But me and him were still in the room, and I don't think she knew. And I got to see the whole thing. It was good. I was scared. I was apologizing. I was like, "Ma'am, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't mean it."
Open mic.
Oh,
Mic.
It was great. I was like, damn, great people. Lance and Anna, great people, but it was really funny. She was she friend requested me like the next day, so I guess she didn't hate me.
Oh,
now,
yeah,
but
she's no nonsense, man.
it was
she
funny.
good in the
She
studio.
went off the rails about what the fuck is wrong with you sharing that. It was great. And I'm like, we're live. I was joking with him. I'm like, we're still live. He's like, no, we're not. I'm like, yeah, we are. But I was like, ooh, I'm sorry.
It's the
But
best content we've had.
yeah, it was the greatest, best part of the show. That one got a huge. That was a good one. I mean, he's got a lot of following up there. We were hovering at like 40 live people watching because of all that.
There's Liz. Liz jumped in and said Jerry can sign all the boobs he wants.
There you go.
So
See?
permission granted. We knew it.
I'm
You didn't
first.
even need to tell us.
I'm first.
Yeah.
Alex Rose. I don't even know what that is.
Predator poacher. I don't know. Is that like to catch a
What's
predator
next?
type thing?
Other than honorable podcast.
Yo,
I mean, we're trying.
everybody needs to put that show on repeat in the background and watch
Well,
it
I mean,
on YouTube.
like we talked about, they're not pushing
underperforming.
that show the way we needed them to. So Counterculture has done everything, but it was just brought to my attention that they're not, when they go on other podcasts and stuff, they're not even mentioning that they host a podcast. I don't know if that's strategy or if they just forgot or if they're reserved about it, but I can't really, that's really hard to work with when,
Yeah.
the people aren't doing the one thing that they could do to grow. And it's disappointing to hear. And I hope that it's just I forgot that I had a podcast when I would ask times about the coast, but
I forgot I had a really fun podcast.
These fucking morons from Florida.
While I talk about my bro.
yeah. So I mean, it's just again, I don't know.
Yeah,
So
because we're getting ready. We're gearing up.
we're gearing
I
up
would
to
think
film the next 8 episodes, and
to film.
I mean, it's
new and improved season 2. I got ideas for season 2 that I'd like to try, although some of them cost money, that I'd like to incorporate into the show. So more money, more show. Like fireworks, more production.
pyro.
I like it.
Yeah, pyro. We need pyro.
Are you going to do
smoke.
anything different with the set, Justin? Did you learn anything when you watched and you're like, I know you said you're going to bring them away from the wall.
What
Yeah.
about
So
the,
that's one of the things. Bring them away, bring them off the wall, so that the shadows kind of go away behind them. Even if we, to help out something with that room, paneled the wall with something different. Like how Home Depot has like different kind of panels that you can put in that are sort of cost effective, that are like a 3x3 panel. Put those into the wall, just to give a different background or whatever.
I was going to bring a
shit
picture
like
of
that.
myself to put on the wall. What do you think about that?
I mean,
Put
you're
it upside down on the floor. Just
That
a
being
mirror.
said, I think that that's a good. These panels, the ones, can we take them off and put them back on?
Oh, we could. I mean, I'm sure they're
We're trying to
removable.
get a creative space for counterculture.
Oh yeah, that fucking.
I just found out that the place that we were looking at, which is right next door, literally the next building, the next suite over from Antihero, is being used as storage for the entire plaza. So
Looks like
we're
it
like,
in
it
that
has
picture you
no-
sent.
it has no ceiling, no flooring, no walls, and no bathrooms. It's literally a shotgun style storage unit for the whole plaza. And they were like, yeah, if you want to build it out, we'll rent it to you. And I'm like, you're not going to put in bathrooms, ceiling, walls in a.
How about for $1 a month for the first 10 years?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not going to put in. I mean, that's at minimum 10K, and
Yeah,
you're
I was
doing
about
the
to say.
bare minimum. And then on top of that, to move into this place, they required first month's, last month, and a security deposit. They wanted 3 months rent to get in to this place. So it's 2,500 turned into 7,500. And so you add 7,500 on top of that, you're looking at almost $20,000. And like, as
And you can't-
simple as it would be, it's like, it's probably not going to happen.
And you can't even use it for a month until you build it out, right?
I mean, we have what we need now to start. I mean, it essentially, it would be a traditional studio. We would build it out as time moved. But we need a space to cut these, shows that we have ideas for, where,
Yeah.
well, we got to get better at our cost analysis, though, I think.
Yeah. That's a bit of a high price that we're looking at, and big dreams.
I don't think we're going to be able to do 2 live shows or a live show every 2 months, dude. This is fucking just finding sponsors for that, finding sponsors for the network, and then finding sponsors for the shows on the network.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare, dude. Like, they don't
I'm
know.
working on it. The talent's working.
what
on it. I got it. I got
that's
it.
what I'm saying.
I got some calls. I got some business. I got the feelers out. We're good, man. Just relax.
We got to get good at what we're already doing. We got to get perfect, and then
Yep.
add layers to the cake. After
Yeah, we
that.
still had Reagan. We'd be like waiting at the airport for him still, or something like that. So we,
Oh
lost
shit!
a,
He's in the.
we lost a
Yeah.
we lost a massive talent for a guy who cancels at the last minute and leaves us
Says,
at the
Well,
airport.
what I'm thinking that we do is we pretend like we're Unbecoming Podcast, because we can post from it, and we just make Unbecoming podcasts and just say that we're Reagan.
Yeah. All you do is act gay and put stuff up and say a very common name wrong, and we're fucking halfway there.
Do.
He's fucked. He wants to smoke today.
I miss him. I like scroll
I
past the
do.
picture of me pointing at him like I want to punch him frequently, and now I think I do want to punch
I
him.
haven't changed the intro because I have hopes that he's going to come back, but
One day,
you never know.
you know.
He's probably going to. He's
He's
talking.
probably
shit
he's,
wait
he's
till he
probably
retires.
hanging out in like the 5th apartment. That's not really the chick's apartment, but maybe it is. And you know, the 7th
She
set
said
of
we're next to him on the
now,
couch,
okay,
bro.
the 7th set of divorce pay. You know, whatever. You know, he's probably dealing with that stuff. So
I swear, honey, I love you.
yeah, I'm really not married now.
Anyways, all right.
It's a quick claim divorce.
He says he's sucking cock for heroin right now.
It's all right.
Sounds about right.
He'll be back.
I'm watching Reagan's favorite show on Apple TV called Smoke. Spoiler alert:
Firefighter show.
firefighter that's that's an arsonist,
Oh, it's like Dexter,
Oh.
but backwards.
an arson
Okay.
investigator that's an arsonist.
So I want to make sure we have enough time to talk about this. It's refreshing not having done an open mic because we didn't do one in July 4th, and then me and Mike went to a concert Friday night, and then Justin was busy, so we just didn't have an open mic. That was the first time we had nobody to run an open mic. So it's been 3 weeks essentially since we've done one. So I feel like we got a lot to talk about. One of them is Kenny's call out when I'm not saying he challenged David Hookstead, but he challenged one of David's theories on dealing with the cartels by strategically and surgically inserting tier 1 operators to wipe out the threat. And it was a very good argument. In fact, let me pull it up.
Oh, I'm not
I
aware
said-
of this.
So I messaged Hookstead and he was very supportive. I sent him and he's like, no. He's like, I don't get offended easily. Go ahead, post it. He's like, I don't know. He was a gentleman about it. He wasn't pissed or anything like that.
But so Mike, you're not tracking what David said?
Justin's not.
Justin's
I'm not. I have no idea what happened.
He basically said to send like Delta Force down into Mexico and eliminate the heads of the cartels. Is basically what he was trying to.
Oh, pull hits. So David said that pull hits.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically.
All right, let me pull it up. StreamYard, share. Oh fuck.
You know, I thought these tasty gains were going to be like, like a firmer jelly, but they're like soft. They're like Jello.
Really good. I eat them.
Posted about how he feels we should send our elite military force into Mexico to take out these leaders of the cartels. This is no bash to him or anything along those lines. I just have a different philosophy.
Things they're selling, you guys know the drill. I've been long demanding for the U.S. military to use special operations, a scalpel approach to hit the cartels. I think it has to be done. We have the world's greatest military. What's the point of having the world's greatest military if we're not going to use it?
I look at that concept and I look at it with our gangs within the United States. When we took out the top dog, all it did was create a vacuum and it filled with a bunch of violence and a very fractured way of things operated. There was no more of these unwritten rules and those types of things. It was pretty much every man or every small group for themselves. You even look at the El Chapo situation. We took him out. Sure, that cartel at this point is dismantling itself because it doesn't have the structure that is needed. But all these other cartels are thriving in this environment. So I think by simply going in there and taking the head of the cartels, even if you take them all out, all it's going to create is a vacuum of individuals that are thriving to be at that top spot. And they're not going to have these like quote unquote unwritten rules when it comes.
Oh shit! What happened?
I mean, it sounds. Did David have another rebuttal? Is that something that
No, that
David
was
like? He chopped all that up,
No,
or is that you, Kenny?
that's me. Operate. I just don't think
No, I know
that is
that's
the
you. Is
best
that your
bet.
post?
Trust me, I think that they need to go, but I think there needs to be several steps in place before that happens. I think you have to attack their financial systems. You have to put them in disarray with that aspect. I think you have to change the society and culture mindset within Mexico and within these cartels, because there's even people that are joining the cartels that have no financial gain of it. They're coming from very wealthy families, then they get enamored, I guess, by the cartels, and now they're joining the cartels, and it has nothing to do with money, and it has to do with the culture and the mindset. So I think that you have to attack it in multiple different facets. And I don't think that just by going into Mexico and removing the head of those cartels is going to have a lot of success. If anything, I think it's going to create more violence on both sides of the border and against law enforcement in general. So that's just my 2 cents, but who the hell am I? I mean, I just threw out my opinion out there because I love following David Hookstead, and I think that he gives a lot of good advice. This one, I just think there needs to be a few more steps before we go into Mexico and do that.
So you chopped up a shit talking reel, right? Like that's a shit talking reel that you chopped up.
And then we'll re-chop up a new shit talking reel about the shit talking reel.
Yeah,
It's kind of what we did in Afghanistan. And
although YouTube won't let you make
isn't it?
money off of repurposing anymore.
You're right, Mike.
That's what
I
we
mean,
did.
essentially, it's crime and war are the same. I mean, you go chop off the head of a snake. There's always going to be room crime ready to go, and there's going to be evil ready to go.
Yeah.
So,
And that's my fear right there. Exactly the same concept. Like you look what we did overseas, or even in with the gangs in this country. We take off. You have all these like little fractured groups that no longer is just unwritten rule that you kind of have an idea what they're going to do. They're so unpredictable, and the violence that comes with that is astronomical.
Erupts, yeah.
Like
organization creates rules. Rules create hey, we don't want the heat. We don't want the police around. We are going to resort to violent crime as a last resort because we don't want the heat. Now, when you remove that structure, you remove those rules. Now they're animals essentially. I mean, there's nothing. There's no
I
organization.
personally don't think that organization exists anymore. I think that's an old OG type of atmosphere. Even the gangs and the street gangs, there was that kind of rules to stay away from that. Now you got 12, 13-year-old kids shooting cops and killing people, and there's really I don't know that there's any structure. And I'm not well versed on the Mexican stuff enough, but I just say in this country, dude, there's 3 and 4 kids together that are a gang, and they're like 12, and they're killing people. So
yeah,
I don't know that the structure matters.
Yeah, that's my point. We got rid of like the old school like structured gangs within the society in this country, anyways, and that's
right.
The vacuum, and that's what we're dealing with. And I think you do it on a much larger scale with so much more money involved. It's going to be very unpredictable.
I just look at our country though is Instagram and all these little gangs that are just like follow with their little initials in their group, and there might be 5 of them. That is what happened here. I think the Mexican stuff is still kind of the older, more organized gangs, I would think. And I don't know. I think killing people is a very good answer when it comes to violent, terrible human beings.
But so how much? Like so what Kenny's arguing is like don't just take like the cream off the top.
Kill them all.
Like empty the whole cup. Like get rid of the entire Starbucks cup. And,
I mean, you're
right?
talking about it's really war. It is. They're evil.
Like
they're
Tecumseh Sherman.
Yeah,
plow
they're just
through.
as bad. Yeah, they're just as bad as ISIS or anything else. They're fucking terrible people.
They're worse. They're killing 100,000 Americans just with fentanyl alone a year. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I kind of agree with the concept, but just taking the top dog is not going to be very, very effective. It's not. It's going to create a vacuum. You're going to have a bunch of fractured, again, groups. Like you look at Sinaloa, it's very fractured right now. It's dismantling itself, but that's why like the new generation cartels thriving in this environment because there's a vacuum and they're fucking violent as can be.
The problem is, I think Mexico, there's so many good people in Mexico versus you go overseas in those towns where thousands and thousands of people together are terrible fucking ISIS human beings, where Mexico has some really good people. And there'll be a lot of collateral damage of innocent people in Mexico if you try to do a mass war type
the whole point
operation.
Of the surgical strike using tier 1 elements is that the problem is that that's the only thing they can do is cut the head off. They cannot stay. They cannot occupy. They cannot actually become a fighting force. Again, you would have to deploy Rangers, Marines, 82nd Airborne, maybe, go down there, take strongholds, maybe surgically strike them with tier 1 or tier 2, but they have to be maintained. Look at we maintained Afghanistan for 20 some years. As soon as we left, took them back over. Vietnam.
You know what reminds me of? This would remind me more of like Somalia.
Yeah,
very similar type.
Yeah, I wasn't going to interrupt.
Very like that. That seems like what was it?
Yeah, I wasn't going to interrupt. Yeah, Somalia for sure.
Yeah.
Black Hawk Down. I started
3rd,
watching that documentary.
October 3rd, 1993.
And I think as time goes on with the cartels, what we've created is a very cultural. I know it's still money oriented and it's not like a philosophy of like destroy America, but it's still that culture of like it's people that thrive to be in this culture now. It's not even like, oh, I don't have any money. Let me figure out how to make money or whatever it is. It's like I want to be part of this culture now. And that's where it starts to go down that scary road of culture. And now you have to
Yes.
break the mindset of a culture instead of just like, okay, get rid of the drug dealers, I guess, quote
Yeah,
unquote.
but it's almost like you have to join in order not to have your family killed. Like you have to be a part of that cartel or you're done. Like there's no other
Yeah,
option.
give the offering.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
either that or like you're gonna get smoked at some point because you didn't join the gang, and it's bad. I feel terrible for those people, man.
I agree.
It's bad.
Proud to announce Counterculture's teamed up with Cloud Defensive, the best in handheld and weapons mounted illumination. Go to clouddefensive.com, use promo code CC15 and get 15% off your order. Whether you're on patrol, whether you're on SWAT, whether or not you're a civilian that wants their home defense set up, Cloud Defensive is the way to go. They have weapons mounted and they have handheld lights. So go to clouddefensive.com, use promo code CC15, 15% off. What's up, everybody? As you guys know, we teamed up with Tasty Gains, Counterculture. The entire network has teamed up with them. They're a big supporter of ours, but we're a big advocate of them. You know, we're here on the road. You can have these creatine gummies. You don't have to pack the creatine powder and everything. You can eat a gummy, go out, fruit snack, and you can. One gummy is 1 gram. You can have up to 5 a day. Look, I mean, another one. You have them whenever you want, and they're fucking delicious.
Same thing with their pre-workout, the Tasty Gains pre-workout. Simple. It's in a gummy as well. You don't have to chunk down energy drinks and be bloated. Get sick of buying them. One container of pre-workout, one pre-workout gummy. Just as easy.
Yeah, and for guys like us that are always on the road doing something, these are super convenient. I love this company, and this is all we need now. We don't need any more of that powdered bullshit. So go to tastygains.com. Show them some love.
And that promo code that we don't have on there is Counterculture. It gets you 20% off. So anybody in the chats, if you want to try out the creatine gummies, that's what I use primarily, and the pre-workout gummies. And I just started the Nootropic, which is like their Alpha Brain. So I
Really? I got to get that.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna see it. I mean, you got to do it for a while before you can probably.
I'm telling you, Alpha Brain, like day 2, I was right
Yeah,
in.
Really?
That's their version of Alpha Brand. So I got that. So I'm trying that. But yeah, CC10 for some tasty, or not CC10, sorry, Counterculture at tastygains.com will get you 20% off your order.
Good stuff.
20%.
Good stuff.
I have a
got you
special one
taking.
for
Yeah, I got you taking. Yeah, you got to. Yeah, we got you squared away.
All right. So
I gotta work
live-
through 3 bags before I can order
It's
more.
all right, dude. I eat it like I'm creatined up between steroids and creatine, buddy.
I
I'm
got my
ready to
blood work
fucking
done.
go.
My creatine was through the fucking roof. I was taking too much. It was in the
Is that,
roof.
is that what does that do for you? Does
I
it
don't
kill
know.
you?
No, I don't think so. I just
It fucks up your kidneys.
Does
If you
it?
Probably
up-
does.
What was your bun? BUN. That's your kidney function. Was that high?
I
You
don't
don't
know.
remember? Okay, you got your
No.
blood work done, but you don't know shit about that. Okay.
No, him. He got it. I don't me.
That's what I'm saying. I'm looking right at him and I'm trying to figure it
Mike
out.
doesn't check his blood, bro.
I thought you said you just got your blood work done and your creatine was high as hell.
I just go to the
No,
red bus.
I
I
did.
go to the
I
red
did.
bus.
Yeah, what was your kidney function?
I don't know. I didn't know bun meant kidney function. How would I know what bun means kidney function?
I don't know. It's kind of important, I guess.
One time I got
Tyler
a
doesn't think
physical.
he's old yet, Kenny. Tyler's not that old.
Oh, I'm old. I went and got a physical, and they do the thing where they put all that. They check your organs essentially.
This thing.
And she's like, stomach's great. This is great. This is great. Liver's good. This is great. They're like, whoa. What do you mean liver's good? She's like, it's good. I'm like, oh.
Did you
I need to get back to work.
check your prostate?
No, not yet. I'm almost
No.
there. A couple more
So it
years.
was a body scan. It was the body scan where they do the gel and everything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
So
Those are good. Those are expensive.
Is that you got Kenny? Are you on TRT yet?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm on
Oh,
that.
well, I guess I probably shouldn't ask you that if you don't want people to know. But
I don't give a shit.
You could have said no.
um,
You get, just
I
like the
flex
auditor.
for us,
You can let the auditor walk away. You can say no to that question.
who's going to the live show? I know Kenny can't make it.
He's watching Travis Tritt or
Travis
something.
Tritt.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
be
man.
there.
Who's going to the live show?
Tone alert, right? They said they
Tone,
were
is Tone Alert going?
Alert. Yeah, they're going.
Tone alert.
Jerry Worms.
Jerry Worms.
Supposedly,
Liz Worm.
Cav backed out, but supposedly Jimmy Watson will be there.
Isn't he in fucking Thailand or something?
Yeah, he'll be back the week prior to that.
Okay.
But we have to go and pick
Is
him up.
Reagan, is Reagan coming?
I don't think Reagan's coming.
No,
You get a $9 flight on Spirit.
I'm still ready to pick him up at the airport if he's coming.
Oh, isn't Kevin from Guys on the Ground coming?
I don't know. Is he?
I had heard that.
From who?
I thought it was one of you two that told me that, but okay. So soon we forget.
But we're running into the issue of a show every 2 months is a lot. So until we can get like guaranteed sponsors for each one,
We're getting
because
there.
our sound, the
Yeah,
guy that we
man.
use for sound is fucking flawless. He's never messed up once. But we always did our shows up in the Northeast, so he was $500 for the night.
Well,
Well,
Jersey
Oh,
City's begging to have.
Kevin's bailing out.
We can always do that. Jersey City's begging for us to come back.
Yeah, I mean, we could stick to the Northeast. I just eventually we need to be able to, if that's what we got to do. I just want to be able to go to Vegas, Cali, like Chicago, like see all these places I've never been or only been
I'm
once.
working on it. I got some other sponsors lined up. We're getting there. We're gonna be fine.
Kenny, could you get $2,000 to $3,000 in sponsors for a Chicago show? Local.
Yeah.
We try to do local
Yeah,
because that's
I
the
can
one.
make it work. I can make it work.
Our network can't really help local businesses unless they sell online. But if they're local or they're
Yeah.
online businesses,
And we're definitely doing April, right? For
Oh
a
yeah,
good
yeah, for
thing?
sure. South Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah,
April and Myrtle Beach.
That's
Yeah.
for sure.
yeah, it'll be a good time.
Oh, that's right.
doing
Kevin-
immediate-
Kevin
Well,
from Guys on the
Kenny,
Ground
fill
will be
us in
there.
On X, what is for
So there's-
anybody watching?
We put together one of the, I guess, cheapest in cost conference ever. It's gonna be like $99. It's gonna be 3.5 days of conference. There's 16 instructors. Some people haven't been announced yet, but Tom Rizzo is going to be there. John Mattingly is going to be there and speaking. Anything from computer crimes to canine work to leadership to case law,
Retail theft.
retail theft. Yeah, you just had
I can talk about TikTok
Howard.
and social media if you need somebody.
yeah. I think we'll have a
You can talk about
Something.
how to carry a network.
Nah, that's my part.
Be the
How to-
talent.
How to lose your job almost by making
with
TikTok.
that, we're going to have like a podcast area, podcast studio, and then we're going to do the live event one of the evenings. So whoever attends the conference, we'll just have it in the venue itself and have it set up on stage. And
Yeah, we'll
the entire
do our
network will be there.
we'll do our like quarterly live then for
Yeah.
that.
Are we
And,
still
I'm
doing
I'm basically an employee of
NTOA?
Kenny because every one of my episodes now is based around his conference.
Yeah, hook them up with a bunch of instructors.
Are you now is it how many days is it?
Registration's at April 20th, and then it's 3.5 days. So we end the 24th midday.
Was that
Can
on
people
purpose?
buy tickets for one day?
No,
So if they
$99
want to
for
see
3
the
days,
live
dude.
show, they've got to have tickets for the whole conference.
it's $99. Yeah.
$100, dude. Come on.
Like, I'm sorry, like I can't. Like, there's no way that I can make that work.
What if there was 100 people that wanted to pay $20 a pop?
The venue wouldn't hold it, and that would be the problem. We're maxed out at
20 people?
Yeah, I mean, it can only hold 500 people at the venue, so we're assuming that.
So
we'll
that's
have
what he's saying.
Well,
Kenny's saying we have a dedicated audience already. We
Yeah,
have a dedicated audience of
We don't
500
need them
people.
cheap ass
to pick
motherfuckers,
from.
dude. Yeah, we don't need
Yeah.
them cheap $20 people.
no. I mean, I would love for them to come. Just spend the extra $70, and you could be there all week,
That's true. That's true. That's true.
and then you can have your department pay for it and write it off or whatever you want to do instead of just coming for an hour.
I saw Tom Rizzo
Yes,
made his announcement today.
yes.
He said you were hosting it. You were throwing it.
So we put it together. There's like 4 or 5 of us that were been talking about it for a year. I don't know how, like, it kind of fell on my lap a little bit, but I'm like, whatever, I'll fucking run with it. So I guess if that's what he says, that's what he says.
Everybody was like this. Okay. Yeah. So I mean that'll be, and then obviously Chicago is something that we want to do.
I have the date
Philadelphia,
locked
not
in.
Philadelphia. It's Nick from Good Cop Bad Cop says he's got a place in Philly. We could go back to Philly. And like you said, Jersey City, that place is like, dude, that was fucking awesome. If they want us back.
But then if you talk to whatchamacallit, he's like, oh, I got a whole nother place on the Jersey Shore that we can do and all that. So
Tim?
Tim wants to do like a whole nother place. He's got other big ideas. So
Well,
he's
always
excited.
go there.
He's ready to do it next weekend.
The pizza's worth it. I'll always go up there.
Yeah.
Are we doing?
Speaking of
Are we
Tim-
doing? Are we doing NTOA still?
Yeah.
Okay.
When's that?
End of
August, late last week, August.
Oh,
Washington
I'll still be
D.C.
a cop. Speaking of Tim, did you ever get the banners and the tablecloths and all that shit back yet?
I've texted him like 4 times.
Do we
he-
need
every
that
time-
for August?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we probably do. Yeah.
You got the
Yeah.
Astro van? You want to take a drive up there?
I'm hopefully selling the car tomorrow that I need to sell to go. I found one that's dope as shit. It's good to go. So but I have to money in, money out. I can't buy it until I sell the car that I have.
Of
so-
course. And then we can drive up and pick up the banners.
And then we can fucking cram in the van.
We got to hit Sal up when we go up there. Go stand on the, get arrested.
We're gonna do that.
Yeah, we got to do that. I talked to his
I
mom
got
yesterday.
5 months.
That's when Barstool blew up. Is when they went. Barstool did the same thing we plan on doing. They went and demanded to talk to the commissioner of the NFL over Deflategate to defend Tom
Roger
Brady.
Goodell.
Mhm.
And they sat down in the lobby, and the cops were like, "Dude, are you serious?" And he's like, "No, yeah, I know what you got to do." They wanted to get it on camera, them get arrested. They got released within 2 hours, never charged, but it was genius. They went like Tom Brady was like, "What the fuck? These guys did this for me." So same school of thought. We just do we want to get arrested in the jurisdiction of this guy?
No,
Fuck
Guy
it.
that's fucking over cops.
no one wants to
Yeah,
get.
but not with that district attorney, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like we're going to get arrested in the district of the
Yeah,
attorney
it's
that
a-
we're fucking.
No,
It's
it's
like
the
a-
attorney general of the entire state.
Yeah, it's
Huh?
next to
It's
me.
what?
It's the entire state. It's the AG that's pushing the issue there.
Well, somebody said it's a no bond state, which means you get released, but they could just very easily
Or
go,
they
"You
can hold you."
assholes."
It's meaning no bond, like you just have to go in front of a judge or magistrate. They could say, no, we're going to remand you. So then you get to go sit in fucking jail. No bond doesn't mean that you just get to go home. It means that you have to go in front
You
of
can
a
tell Kenny actually arrests people.
and then the magistrate determines, and you could be like, oh, you guys did this? No, you can go
Bring
sit
that
in jail.
auditor with
Well,
us too, man.
Florida has no bond charges, but they're usually domestic violence or serious violent felonies. No bond, and then you see a
Ours-
judge the next
Our
day.
county's any felony, they have to see a judge the next day.
But
Brevard is the
Um,
opposite. They fucking get out 10 minutes after a felony. They don't care.
yeah, so I don't know if it would be wise to get arrested in the
No,
same.
but we got to go do it. I was talking to, I guess Barbara and.
Are you going to protect me in jail, Mike? Can you
Yeah, I got
BJJ
you.
for the both of us?
We got you, man. You just pull your fucking mohawk
BJJ
out,
for
dude.
both of us.
Pull your mohawk out. You're famous, dude.
Pull your pocket out.
Tyler's got the prison tats ready to go.
Yeah, yeah. I got a fucking flag on mine. I'm done.
I'm gonna get a face tattoo while I'm in there, even if I'm only in there 6 hours. I'm gonna get one.
6 hours. He's
I gotta
come
say,
out
I'm
with-
not done yet.
He's gonna come out with like a full Mike Tyson on the side of his.
I'm getting my
face.
hand done. That's next. I'm getting my whole hand done.
Yeah.
Oh,
same
Tim
here.
just got his hand done. He got a gorilla
I-
warfare
yeah, I
tattoo
saw that,
on his
yeah.
hand.
That's dedication. I kind of
Well,
wish
well-
fucking.
We were supposed to get him in New York.
I
with
wish
Reagan.
Reagan would have gotten a big CC ink red on his fucking arm.
I drank too much.
Oh, he's not committed enough.
Nah, he ain't about that life.
Ain't about that life.
Why does
I
why
got, I
does-
got gang tat on my arm. There you go. There's my gang tat.
Is that a Star Wars tattoo?
Yeah, it was my Instagram gang.
Oh god.
Even Kenny's like, bro, you're nerdy as hell.
Fucking cares.
Oh,
You're wearing
Kenny,
another man's face on your shirt.
what's wrong with that?
This is the guy that caught Timothy McVeigh. That's a fucking hell of a shirt, bro.
I got Tim's shirt on. I got a Guerrilla Warfare Tactical.
I'm shameless. I wear my own merch.
I do too.
Makes
That's
his own.
fine.
Tyler makes his own clothes.
Kenny. So, all right, Cal, let's end it with counterculture sports. It's our attempt to not expand too much, but we and Mike sat down and we're like, dude, we gotta have a sports show. We gotta try it, right? They're all of our viewers could be like, you know what, fuck y'all. But with the right host, I feel like it has a chance. So the guy we got, Canine, he's really into sports and he's really into counterculture. So I think it's going to be a great fit. We're going to give him whatever he needs. And then Kenny had hit me up originally about fantasy football. I don't know shit about fantasy football. So then at the same time, Mike hit me up and said, hey, I think Canine wants to do a fantasy football. So I called Mike.
Well, here's
you know,
my Kenny. Tell me if you think this is a good idea. I don't per se a whole fantasy football league like a draft. What I see is like a counterculture where all the listeners, everybody can do like a weekly team. One of those like you pick 5 guys for the week. Just every week, it's just 5 guys.
Yeah,
I think it's
So
like
they
all
make
the pick 'em.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like a pick'em league, and then every week we could have them, $10 a team, whatever it ends up being, and then we pay out, for like first and second every week. And I know it's very easy to do, but the show could coincide with like the league, like, hey, Sunday morning at 11 or Saturday evening before Sunday, talk about who's hot, who's not, who's playing who, and have that like fantasy football podcast separate from the sports. And I know K9 was interested in doing a fantasy football. You guys get together and figure all that out, but
yeah.
I think it's a great
I'd be
idea.
down- I'd be down for it. I mean, I'm gonna say, but the legalities of fucking taking in money and putting money out, I don't know what the fuck that is.
You
but-
go use,
but
I,
on-
fantasy football is different. It's not gambling, and you use like ESPN and all that does it. You can do it all online. There's another app,
yeah.
Sleeper app is
I
one.
don't know. You can
all
manage, but
those
I
apps-
don't know if you can manage money doing it though.
No, it does. It takes it itself. I'm pretty sure those apps do like your league. You can take. I'll fucking do it.
Okay.
I don't care whether
If that, I'm just saying, if that's all. No, I'm just saying you're putting
You
it
have
out
to
like
give me $50 a week to play.
I just don't know. I just don't know that aspect of it. But yeah, I think
fantasy
it's cool.
football doesn't cover that gambling beats it because all those apps in Florida have. You can pick like who's gonna have the most yards, and you can put money in and win money. Like the only thing you can't do is like bet on the game. We can't have like fucking crooked nose fucking counterculture, sports book. We can't do that.
that's what Kenny's just afraid of being.
Yeah, we can't do that. We can do fantasy football though. That falls under like
Counterculture sports book. We
because
need-
all the
we need
casinos, all
one
these local
idiot.
casinos beat the rule too. They fucking scam it in Florida. It's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I would love to do some like the ESPN, fantasy football analyst or whatever, like they do in the mornings, and we could do it in Sunday morning or Saturday night, whatever's good for your dude. And I don't know, I would love to do it.
Yeah, I think it's great, and you bring the sports people in.
That surprised me too. Both y'all said that, and I'm like, man, dedicating yourself to a fucking Saturday or a Sunday, like most
People
dudes would never
love
do
that
that.
shit though. They love that shit, and it's going to draw an audience.
As long as it doesn't interrupt coffee and donuts with Justin on Sunday mornings.
We won't. We'll make sure it doesn't.
Well, we got to do before the games, so you can't I don't know what time you do coffee and donuts.
8:30. Thanks, Kenny.
All right,
No,
cool.
that- 11 is
Yeah.
would be your ideal time would be 11 a.m. on
Yeah, right.
Sundays. What's going on, guys? No Can Smelling Salts and Counterculture have teamed up. This stuff is a pick me up. When it's late at night and there's not an Ultima in sight, you hit this. You're piled up the C4s on your passenger side. The roller dogs are burning over there. You don't need that. You need the No Can Smelling Salts. When you're getting ready to go to the gym after a long night shift, you hit this in the morning and you feel better. Guaranteed results. Use code CC10 for 10% off for Counterculture. This is what you need. No Can Smelling Salts. And they got new flavors.
Tyler needed another beer,
They
so
got
he's
new
like,
ones.
I'm going to throw a commercial up.
They have I
Oh.
have the new orange cream. I have the new fruit. There's a bubble gum, and they're easier.
Bro,
to-
I brought it into briefing the other day because I heard one of the guys I work with is a fiend, and so I brought it into briefing, and then like one of the secretaries walked by and we're like, Angie, you're Colombian, sniff this, you love this stuff. She's like, okay, and she's like, oh wow, and, bro, we were passing it, and just everybody was
And
trying it, and they're like, what do I do? So I just started texting everybody the
Check this
code
out.
and the link, and they're all like, thank you, and I was
This
doing Mike's
entire-
pitch.
This entire box is No Can. They sent us to bring to the live. They want to help with that, so
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
sell it at the live event. The new
Bro, it's
product
huge.
is the new product doesn't. You don't have to mix it, so the spoon's gone. You don't have to do the water mix. As soon as you pop it open, you shake it, and it's ready to go. And
Because
actually,
like what I was thinking, like I'm a South Florida guy, so we got the Cubans in that I work with and stuff. So you eat lunch and you get a little sleepy because I woke up at 4:20 in the morning. So
4:20.
you eat
Everybody's
lunch, you get the
4:20.
afternoon sleeps. Yeah, that's why I wake up at 4:20. So you get the afternoon sleepies and you got to go hit some cafecito. So I was like, oh, instead of dropping a couple bucks on a cafecito, I'll just reach over in the bag, pull out the No Can, take a whiff, and no coffee needed.
yeah, and
you know,
so
so-
the new scents are pretty strong.
Yeah. I
Which
just
one
hit
did you
this-
get?
I have them all, but I just hit this one. I just opened it before the show, and it's literally making my eyes water right now.
Yeah,
My
that's
nose
good
is on
stuff.
fire.
It's called pepper spray.
That's good stuff.
Shit called Saber. I don't know.
Yeah, it's capsicum or whatever it's called. Like it's really good.
I got
Makes your
this one.
face
It's
red,
called
Kenny.
cocaine hydrochloride. I don't know.
Glad
What the
you're
company-
recording. They're in the
Cocaine-
commercial because
Cocaine hydro. Is that what that white stuff is around your
Yeah,
nose,
it's
man?
this white powder, and you it says put one line on desk.
Yeah. Poof. Or your face right down into the desk.
It says if you really want to use it well, smoke it off a tinfoil. I don't understand. I don't know.
Tinfoil, yeah. You're-
you should do that
in,
live.
in a Publix bathroom.
When you guys want to launch this fantasy football thing?
Before the football season.
It should
Yeah,
get
you-
going soon because the fantasy drafts are going to start in August. like soon, like in the next couple weeks, people are going to start drafting.
Kenny, should I put you in a group chat with K9?
Yeah, but I mean, they haven't even went to. I mean, the Dolphins just are the first ones went to spring or summer camp or whatever the fuck it is. So like we have time.
Yeah,
Draft.
I mean, I
draft
would
will
think your
start
drafts
July
are going to be in
1st, and-
August
Yeah.
because September is the
yeah.
beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Well, no, but set up the networking. We'll get the back end stuff figured out with like how the podcast is going to distribute, and then and get the communication lines set up so you guys can talk about it and figure it out and like decide whether you're going to do just a normal like snake league draft and just have it at that, or if you're going to do like Mike's Pick'em's idea every week kind of thing, and then organize the show. So I think it's probably good that you get that started now sooner than later.
I mean, honestly, what would be funny as fuck is if we all did a draft together, since especially some of you guys have no idea about sports, and then we could just, while K9 and I are talking shit
And
about
me.
everyone else. Yeah,
I
we
know,
could, we
I
could,
know
we
a
could,
little bit.
we could
Pretty much just Tyler.
yeah, we could just talk shit about Tyler the whole
I
time.
know sports. I just don't know how to play fantasy football. I was not a loser.
Perfect. We should
Speaking of
definitely
sports,
money-
tomorrow night is going to be a national holiday. Dustin Poirier's last fight tomorrow night at 10
Yeah,
p.m. That's a big day. for
Pay
me,
per view.
My favorite fighter.
Tomorrow's my birthday. as well.
Probably Tyler. I don't usually bench much.
Is it? Happy
I don't.
birthday.
I don't bench
Mm.
my shoulders.
Oh,
I am.
and I
old,
bench more
think.
than.
But
But yeah, no. And then for communication wise on business wise, I feel like we either got to make more chats on Signal or do like a WhatsApp community, so that way you can just have like a sports chat. I mean, I know the main chat for Signal isn't very busy, but I feel like people just have that shit on like flat out mute.
I do. I
Um,
mean, because you get 20 people in any type of group chat, dude. They don't give a fuck who's sleeping. Nothing. 2 people.
I just
fucking-
because for me, like having a Mike and Tyler chat on text message, and then a Mike, Tyler, and Kenny chat. It's like a 3-person chat, a 4-person chat, a 5-person chat. It becomes like fucking hey, like how do I find the?
I have a
I'm just
100-person
bitch.
signal
I'm just
group
being
for
a bitch.
Copville.
He doesn't know about the Tyler and Michael chat.
I know there's a
Yeah.
Tyler and Mike
Tyler
chat.
and
I know
Mike
that.
chat. Just-
One.
Is there? No, we don't have one of those.
I know there's a Tyler and Mike chat.
No.
You
me
have
see-
to have
let
a
me see.
clearance level.
Tyler and Justin.
Yeah. Because then they come into the chat with me and they're talking about stuff, and I'm like, I'm not
Mike-
aware of that yet.
Mike, Vanessa, and Tyler. What else?
Yeah. Reagan, Vanessa, Tyler, Mike. And there's
I
Is it?
still, man, yeah, I don't think people have picked up on any of it yet. So
I didn't see anything. Was she in the? I didn't watch last night. I was in
Oh,
for
yeah.
5 minutes last. Was it the face of anti-hero?
it's sad. It's like
Amen.
look at me shit.
Amen. That's
it's
Kenny.
it's
Surprised-
re- it's
surprised
replying,
Kenny's not
replying-
supporting that with the way he supports some TikTok cops.
bro. She replies to every person's comment as if she's their best friend. Like
It's
she's
weird.
like the greeter host in the chat room. It's like, bro, stop. But then if Mike and I start chiming in, she stops. Like if she
You
starts
know what we
seeing
call
donut
that?
shop
You know,
and
we call that. I have a
Fucking-
name for that. It's called severe mental illness. That's what I call it.
Yeah.
The counterculture crew comes in, everybody leaves. What's
Yeah.
up, man?
And you
No,
know,
we're
what's
having a
crazy? Like,
chat.
I don't know, man. I don't
It's
know.
full blown
Mm.
wrestling, bro. It's fun. It's just wrestling theatrics.
Hey, you know who we're missing today? Is that one dude, Steve or whatever the hell his name is. That always
Oh yeah.
jumps on your talk shit to you, Mike.
Oh,
Oh, he doesn't usually come. Does he come in this?
wasn't
one?
he? Isn't he Izzo's guy?
Yeah.
The
He was
live
in my
audience-
live. He was in my live Wednesday night. Fucking getting everybody riled. I love it. I love it. Get everybody all pissed off.
I would love to
Everybody
hear
wants a shirt now. So, self-proclaimed heroes. Everybody's like, you got to make a shirt. You got to make a shirt.
Didn't I thought you made the shirt? I thought you made the
I
sticker.
think I made
or-
like a. I think I made. I didn't release it, but I think I put a draft together. Of it.
Chat
Pretty good.
GPT made the sticker, but you know. you made
No,
a
no,
sticker.
I'm getting pretty good.
Dude, he goes, I had AI make this logo. I'm like, Mike, it looks like you made that logo. You're not using AI, right?
What are you talking about?
AI, hey,
Great
Chat
logo.
GPT, can you make this with crayon as if I drew it on a
Can you
napkin?
make
What
it
about
look
my
like a
Jerry?
garden?
What about my Jerry Worms alligator Alcatraz? That looks really
Dude.
good.
Thumbnails.
My thumbnails are great.
No, they're
What are you
not.
talking about?
They're not. I mean, ours aren't good, but you look like someone used clip art for yours, dude.
It's the same
I thought
fucking
you
picture
made
you're
it.
using.
I
What
thought
are
you made his
talking about?
thumbnails.
You've got 2 fonts on it. You've got your pictures are all cut off. So like you'll have a silhouette of somebody, but like they'll be
Perfect.
squared off here.
Perfect. Go check the views.
Go check the views.
Go
That's all
check
he
the
cares.
views. Go
They're
check
not
the
clicking
views.
on it
Dustin
because
makes
of the.
great fucking thumbnails, dude.
He does.
I've learned. My buddy taught me,
For our open mic, I just
but
started.
nobody watches, so no, it really doesn't make a difference on views.
I got an overlay for open mic, so I put 3 pictures or 4 pictures, depending on how many people are on it, and then I draped the overlay over it.
Dude,
And
you're
then
fucking
I just kinda-
professional. I'm over here fucking. Hey man, you get what
I
you
see.
get.
I think it made me a pirate today, where I was like, "Hey."
You get
Yeah.
what you get.
But that's
Happy
it,
to know
man.
what-
We're at the hour. We got sports coming.
I'm excited for that.
What today? What? Saturday. All right. we're good.
Today's Friday.
Okay.
Go buy
Is it?
Counterculture Threads, ink shirts.
Oh, no, don't buy that.
Yeah, buy some shirts from Counterculture Inc. Threads. All right, guys.
If I buy them, will you deliver them in Miami?
Yeah.
I'll mail them to you.
Come to
there, like,
Miami,
yeah.
August 16th. I'm not drinking.
At all?
Promise?
95 Ocean, you have an open mic. Oh, 95 Ocean, open mic. Oh, 95 Ocean.